bump with, not fun. Boy, I got a bump with, not fun. Boy, can I drop your bag sass? I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Strum cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Now I'm afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chunk, at least I know I'm up, boy, thump. Like my name is Jumper, up a pump, pump. Boy, I bump in that Billy Strong, he ain't know, he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with, not fun. Boy, I got a bump with, not fun. Boy, I got a bump with, not fun. Boy, I got a bump with, not fun.
I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting the cash, yeah, it's too high to count. I been dealing with a fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They just suckin' my blood, they can love what you count. Flowing like water, three with the smiles on the ops gonna plow. They all in the sewers, the south in the clouds. I'ma stay down to the sound, to the sound, to the sound. On the floor to the steps, build, that with the pain to the steps.
Got no paper, told him quit the pocket, watching jeans ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes, schizophrenic with the...
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And we're off and running from Landover. Returning it from the 4. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Staying with Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Daniels from the pistol. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Packers will take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Love throwing to start us off. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. First down throw. Here's Love. This is reeled in by Reed. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun now for Love. Able to get it to Reed. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And for the Commanders, a fifth defensive back out there. They're going nickel on third down. Loves to throw again. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be first down, Packers.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes out a one-stop. Flashing some serious skill there. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And that's good for a gain of 5. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. The rookie from Michigan there that time. Love on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Jacobs. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He picked up 6 on the run. Now they're facing 3rd and goal.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage. Jacobs.
And he's brought down for a loss. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. This is a chip shot from the left hash. The kick by Folk is good. And they're on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 27-yard line.
Another try following the sack. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Score on these guys.
And he'll charge his way forward up to the 35-yard line. An 8-yard gain, but still left with 4th and a bunch. So they bring Trustway back out there for another punt. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. He breaks the tackle. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Completes this one to Kraft. And he'll get it up to the 27.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Love out of the shotgun. This one taken in by Kraft. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Turning to Jacobs on third. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Love now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Here's Robinson. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's second and goal from the 6. Once more, it's Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up third and goal. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Commanders facing a deficit near the break. Buckle up, it's third and goal. Now Daniels off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. But when you get an opportunity in the red zone on third down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
On comes Austin Seibert and the Commanders' field goal unit to try this on fourth down. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Piniero's kick is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Nixon now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Love back to it after the pick. He's got Watson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 31. This finds Dobbs. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Reed's got it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Throwing from the gun here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Man in motion here. A 2nd down throw here for Love. Taken in by Dobbs. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and a lone yard coming up. Blitz coming, Love. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Love now to throw. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Daniels on first down. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, here's Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, Daniels. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Seibert's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Jaden Reed to return this. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun now for Love. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Able to get it to Reed. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Love on third and short. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Commanders take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Robinson up the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Jair Alexander with the stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Another carry for Robinson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And the Packers add a 5th DB out there for this third down play. Robinson on the inside give. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Just short on third down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on 4th?
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
They'll run it with Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
First down throw, here's Love. Cut by Jacobs. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Love out of the shotgun. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Third down, 1 yard to go. Love from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
That's caught for the 1st. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 26-yard line.
On the give, here's Robinson. No one around. He's got space. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's on the move. Oh, he lost the football. Packers pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Crosses the 35, room for more. And they take him down right along the 30. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's the Commanders' ball. A chance at a win if they can hang on to their lead through the 4th.
Packers 3.
First and 10 now from the 30. A run here with Robinson. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Hits his running back. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Daniels throwing on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And that brings up fourth and long.
Boston Seibert on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
Piniero's kick is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Nixon now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Love looking to pass. This is reeled in by Reed. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Thrown on first down, Love. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Commanders have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
3rd and short, Daniels. Complete, it's McLaurin. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
This is Robinson, and he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves him with 3rd and 10. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders in a good spot, up by 13. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Daniels from the pistol. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Packers have some new life in the 4th. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
They've got first down from the 31. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Gets this one to Watson. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be first down, Packers. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first and 10, here's Love. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Love now to throw. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So second down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
This finds Downs. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Throwing now. Taken in by. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And the Commanders pick this one up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Handoff for Robinson, running right. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1. To score this as a win for the Commanders. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only 1 field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.